and welcome to USTC360. I'm your host, Dilbar Shatterson, and right now I'm here in Dallas, Texas to visit CIGI's Central Regional Office. What began as a trading post in the mid-1800s currently stands tall with a population of about 1.3 million and counting. That makes it one of the most populous cities in the US at number 9, according to the National League of Cities. But do you know which category Dallas also takes the top prize for, and always in the top 10? It's barbecue. It's not only a long-time tradition here in Texas, but in fact the US has consumed over double the amount of meat when compared to Europe and other developed countries, as reported by the journal Public Health Nutrition, from even as early as the 1960s. So for a community whose culinary traditions are so entwined with meat, let's see how CIGI volunteers in the Central region are trying to encourage the public to approach their next meal in a more humanistic way. This morning we're here at CIGI Dallas's kitchens, where volunteers are getting ready for a huge feast. They hold these lunches every Saturday throughout the summer, but what's so special about the summertime? In Taiwan and through much of Asia, communities celebrate what's called the Ghost Month. It takes place in the 7th month of the lunar calendar and is especially noted by festivals and public banquets. Why? It's to make peace with past spirits or ghosts that may possibly affect us here in the real world. So once enough prayers are read, food and other offerings are to be shared with the rest of the community. So come with me to the kitchen and see if lunch today is tasty enough to keep the ghosts away. All right, let's dive in. Hey, Sue, what are you cooking?
I'm cooking fried rice.
Fried rice? Can I help?
Yeah.
Just lift?
Yeah. Can work.
So you just have to do it holding nothing? That's a little bit tough when you have to grip something. This is a lot harder than it looks. I'm now joined by Go Aju, who is the head chef here at the Dallas kitchen. So Go Aju, I'd like to know, when did you get started with these lunch programs and how are you involved?
我们从2007年把这个改变，是吧？不要只是思想上在这很鬼的日子，其实不是，17月是最好的吉祥日，帮助人们尽量吃素，希望少杀生。大部分呢，我一个人先在1个礼拜之前已经准备了，之后呢，在前2天，大家师兄因为他去买菜，这个师姐，然后呢，大家来切，切好了第2天呢就洗，就给我去炒，那个师姐在帮我炒，差不多4天有，我们一场有差不多有200个人，还可以了，不顺利了。
Where are these figs from?
From the backyard, have the big tree.
From someone's backyard?
Yes.
So cutting something like this, I know how to do.
From the medium? Yeah. So 1 or 2. Good. Lots of fiber. Sweet.
Very juicy.
Yes, juicy.
So what kind of special recipes do you prepare for the Ghost Month?
那个我们呢是饭有改变，菜是看时价，是吧？也给他们吃的高兴、开心，对不对？所以呢，菜饭有颜色好看，又吃得好，啊，对，大家来吃，来到这边吃蔬菜吃，感觉我们的蔬菜非常之好吃，也不错，所以啊，他们第2个礼拜也会再来。
Miso soup. Hello, ni hao. You're very welcome.
长辈很大，那天下已经多灾多难了。
请坐 ，Please be seated。往前走，第1道菜是请复位。
So today, every table is going to get 1 huge bowl of miso soup to share, a bowl of fried rice, a tea, also a tofu dish, and 2 carrot dish, 1 with wood ears and 1 with a few other things like cabbage and stuff. So everyone's about to start eating now.
Yeah, the food's great. It's nice. Everyone's been very helpful and accommodating, and yeah, I would definitely come back.
The meal was good, very good. Being still for a little while and the music and listening, it's peaceful. It makes you calm down and look around and see what's going on in the world.
While I'm about to dig into this delicious vegetarian and also not so spooky meal, let's go take a look at the rest of the campus. I'm now joined by the Executive Director of the Dallas, Texas chapter, Yuan Liangning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Can you take us back in time and tell us how volunteers in this area first started gathering in this region?
Back to '92, some sister from Taiwan, and they know from the magazine, and they get together. Then they started from somebody's living room. And back to '93, Houston, the sister come here, and they started Tzu Chi Foundation Dallas office.
What was the journey like to come to this place?
2004, I in charge of the Dallas branch. At that time, it's a branch, but we need to expand, get more people to join this group. I think it's 2000, they started to move to one place that's nearby the supermarket. So they moved to there, only 2,000 square foot. At that time, we already have the Sunday school, Chinese community, about 180 kids. And I found out church is really suit for us. So I just started looking for the old church to want to sell. And just this one, just nearby the old place, about a mile. We tell them we are not have big money to buy a building, but we have all the money, all the people's donation. We're going to help the people. Originally asked for 6.5 million. A couple of times in the negotiation, finally it's 4.5. We got a deal. Because we already can use, we don't need to do that. The master tell us if we want just 8. And this is a landmark building. A lot of people don't want this change. So we don't have any very big regulation. So we just very smooth to move in. And right now, still got a lot of people come back here.
We're now here inside the former United First Methodist Church, which has now been converted to the Jingsa Hall here. And when I first walked in, I was so surprised. I didn't realize it was so big.
Yeah, this is a big church in here. They have originally have 2,000 members. When we stand here, it's originally there in a stage. Then they praise. So we just turn to our stage.
So what were some of the specific changes that you made, but also the changes that you didn't make?
This hall only changes the stage. And all the stained glass will not change. When I back to Hualien Jinsi Hall, I see almost the same stage. We don't have architecture, so we just copy the Hualien Jinsi Hall. We want to use, we just add on, don't broken anything right now.
So for example, the stage?
Yeah, that's we just add on. Their stage is still here.
And same thing with the chairs and everything?
Yeah, chairs.
You mentioned these are solid oak.
Yeah, this is all the solid oak about 60 years ago, and we cannot find those chairs right now. The pipe organ is, very expensive. I think in the world, Buddha's temple only have 2. One is in Japan, one is in Dallas.
How difficult was it for the community to see their local church turn into a Buddhist hall?
This is our community. A lot of people grow up here. They think about, they're scared, We gotta burn a lot of incense and have a big statue. So we tell them what we've done. We keep a website, we keep a lot in our book, and we sincere to them. And so transaction is very smooth.
What's so special for you about this place?
Sometimes you have a stress, I just come here, sit there about 10 or 15 minutes, refresh again. When I walk in this building, just like back to home, and we have this stage, and just like the Hualien, so most I like to walk in here.
Well, can we take a look at some of the other features of the campus?
Sure, we have a preschool and Sunday school over there in the next building, so let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
We celebrate our 6th anniversary, so this is our 7th year. We start with 6 kids, And now we have 26 kids, and we start with just one class, and now we have 3 classes. We have kids from non-Chinese speaking family, like American family, and we also have mixed family and all different culture. We believe that Chinese-English bilingual is very important for the kids, and getting to know a different culture and language is always a tool to bridge with other people and other possibilities. And we also have parents, they come to visit our school. We don't teach religion. We teach character education. We teach kids about saving trees, saving waters. In May, we talk about respect parents. There was a master's teaching, like parental love is as great as sun ray. And they would say that at home, and parents always come back and share with us.
Bow number 1. Bow number 2.
My hope as a 3-year-old teacher is I want to see the kids carry what we teach and move on. And they are like little seeds, and they can spray the seeds and carry what they learn, model them, and bring it to more people.
On the Tzu Chi Foundation in the U.S., I only have 3 kindergarten, preschool, because I'm not in this field, so a lot of things I need to learn. And fortunately, headquarters support a lot, so we solve all the problems. Right now, it's very smooth.
What success do you hope to achieve in the community that you have here?
I hope that the number of the kids, will grow up. And after that, we will go out to reach another public school. My plan is to ask the teacher come here, we get them the training, and then they go back and teach their kids.
What would you say to all of the volunteers who are working so hard to support the goals and the visions of not just the school, but the central region?
Such things are not the only one person can do, and need all the volunteers to go together. It's successful, and I hope we will get more things done.
Well, I certainly hope you are able to get more things done here.
Yes.
And now we'll actually see one of the activities that you guys are continuing to do to promote more education here in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here now at the Dallas Mayor's Back to School Fair, where hundreds or even thousands of people are expected to line up, and already you can see a line building behind me, of people who are coming to receive free school supplies from the Dallas Mayor. So let's talk to some of the families and see why they've lined up so early, because it's just past 5 a.m. And let's find out now.
I came to the Dallas Mayor Back to School Fair to get school supplies, uniforms, dinner exam, haircut, and I made here like 1:30 a.m. The faster I can get in there, the quicker I can get out.
It's a great experience for my children. Actually, it's not my first time. This is my first time coming this early, but I've been coming for the last couple of years now.
We're a very rich city. We've got a lot of money, but then we have a lot of poverty. A third of our kids grow up in households that are beneath the poverty level, and they definitely don't have the money and the wherewithal to get ready for school like they need to, and that's why this is important. So it started 18 years ago, and now the Mayor's Back to School Fair has grown into the best in the United States. We'll have over 35,000 kids come out. There are so many organizations that help out, so many volunteers. What I want to do is make this an educational event for parents too, so they can learn how to be better parents of kids that are trying to learn.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, this is exciting tradition in Dallas. All these people are here to help. Children, kids, this is all about you. We love you. And that's why we're here.
I have community and health. Now I got to do social, city, county, education. Got a bracelet.
I got this to go on the band.
Let's see. Fuzzy Bear's bedtime. Like that? Good job, Kelton.
My mom won't let me do fun things.
We're going to go to the next building for uniforms haircuts, and school supplies. Let's go, kids. Next quick. Next quick.
We come every year and we do free haircuts for all of the children that are going back to school. We did about 200 last year and we're projecting that we're going to do about 300 this year, and we're right on track.
The library received a large donation of books that we gave away for the Mayor Summer Reading Club, and the second half of the books we are giving away to kids today. It's been really crazy, but it's great. We love to see kids excited to get a book.
We are here not only to support the community, but also, and these families, but also to kick off our new campaign, which is Back the Future. It has been nonstop, visiting with families, educating them, and we have a large number of volunteers here today. I mean, it's just been wonderful.
Now we're about to head to the Tsiji uniform distribution site. We're here at this complex at Fair Park. Among the buildings, there are over 110 vendors with over 35,000 people in attendance. As you can see behind me, the lines are huge, and they're all waiting to get stationery, to get books, to get pencils, school supplies for everything that they need. So let's go to the uniform section and see what's going on over there.
We started Mail Back to School Fair from 2005. In the first years, we provided physical exam, like the eye check, hearing check, because nobody provided uniform. We know a lot of people, a lot of kids don't have enough uniform, so we started to do that. I think the first year we start about 1,500. Right now it's 4,000. We will put the $50,000 under this program. We just give a maximum rate because we like to provide more service to another family, not only one family. This is not the only place. We go to the school to give the land because the other kids only have one uniform. We need more people to get more budget to help to do this program.
I like them. They're very nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, here you go.
This is the best day of my life.
After getting the uniform, I learned that they recycle water bottles to make blankets. I also learned that saving money helps them spread the love to others. It's important to help out because just like I'm here, I need help. So somebody else out there needs help. So I don't mind helping. Thank you, thank you. We'll see you soon.
I'm now joined by one of the volunteers who's here from the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy here in Dallas, Texas. His name is Cienzi, so welcome.
Thank you.
So you're volunteering today with the Tsiji booth for the Dallas Mayor's Fair, and you've been working, distributing uniforms to many of the people that have been coming. So can you show me how the process works?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, sure. So Cienzi, what's happening here with the sticker and the stamp behind us?
It's actually the first part of the process. The stamps and the stickers are handled by the volunteers, and the gold vest is the verification process that the families came through here and got their shirts.
So this prevents a lot of people from coming back
again, and it also makes this process run smoothly and more efficient. What shirt size do you need? 10? 7. We start from 6 to 18. On the other table, we have modifications with long sleeve and largest, medium, and small.
And what are some of the most popular sizes?
8 through 12.
How quickly do you guys run out of things?
So quickly because we already ran out of 10s.
So now let me see how this works for myself. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
So how many people do you have in your household that you need uniforms for?
2.
2? Okay. So for 2 size 6s, after having given out a few uniforms to some of the families here today, I can tell how chaotic it is, not just for the volunteers, but also for the families, especially because you have so many groups coming in very quickly. Everyone has been waiting for a long time and wants to get out. And so having them all come through and having them all serviced is going to be tough. But now let's actually go visit some of the people that have received the uniforms today and see what it really means to them.
My husband, he's an audio video tech. Myself, I work at a bar, so I make tips or whatever. So it could be good, it could be bad. We probably could afford a lot of it, but we like to get extra help. Extra uniform is a lot of help because current uniforms are either missing buttons or stained up real bad. So they have like a little program at school. If it's dirty, they want to know why is it dirty. I feel like my job is, never done, or I'm not doing enough to make sure that they have clean uniforms and stuff like that. So having an extra uniform, even though it might not seem like a lot, but it's a lot, I can focus more on raising a family. This is some school supplies from the back-to-school fair. Binder, folder, markers, rulers. I see about $70 in savings.
After we came from the fair, I was a little tired. My ankle started hurting, and then we got everything put up, and next thing you know, we were asleep. I was really happy to get uniform shirts because I didn't have that many. Like, I have like 2, and if I get one more, it'll be less my mom have to get. Thanks, Mom, for bringing us to the Mayor's Back to School Fair, and hope we can do it again next year.
Thank you, Tucci.
I live with my sister and my mother and our children. So it's a total of 11 people. I think it's good that the mayor decides to give back to the community. And we wanted to let them see how it was and how much fun they could have at the Back to School Fair. The uniforms is a lot of help to me because that's less that I have to buy. I know it takes a lot to support kids by me being a single parent, and to get the help from someone else is very, very, very appreciative to me because I can really use it from time to time. I think they would be really, really grateful for it because they can look at it, well, somebody is really willing to help us, even, when we need it.
I'm grateful for these school supplies that I have because if it wasn't for God and Jesus, I wouldn't have the things that I have now.
Thank the people who sponsored and contributed to the event. My mama just got employed, so she really don't have a lot, but it come in handy.
While both Rayvon and Latasha are working hard to provide for their families, moms like them across the country always need a hand. In a Japanese book called The Teaching of Buddha, it says that 1,000 candles can be lighted from a single candle. So while Tsuji volunteers try to help so many bright young students light their own paths here in Dallas, Texas, with the token of just a uniform, there's still a long way to go. But with your help, though, who knows? Perhaps next year they'll be able to give out more uniforms and help more children in Dallas reach success. I want to thank all the volunteers here in the Central region who've shared their veggie meals with us, and much, much more. I'm Dilbar Shatterson, and from Dallas, I'll see you soon.